Hello, hello, hello. So, continuing of the making of the blessing. Coming up soon.
Very soon.
So my lovely wife is right here next to me.
I'm focused. I'm uploading to our Winter Vision channel our video that we just made.
Oh, that's right. We are doing, we have a YouTube channel. We're documenting the making of us creating the life that we love. And we want to show other people how you can also create the life that you love. And so that's one of the things we're working on. But this is a documentary about us going to the blessing. And I don't want to take her time. I know she's focusing on that real quick, but I will talk.
I can put it aside.
No, please. It's okay.
I don't even want what to call the video.
Oh,
What should
that's
I call
right.
it? True Love Retreats?
I don't know.
No.
But, well, we are two young unificationists. We are two young adults. I'm 32, she's... Okay, she's 30, she said I could say it. She's 30, and we met on our journey to discovering who we are, what our passions are in life, and what we believe in, what is our values. And along the way, we met each other, but we weren't ready to be in any kind of relationships, but we knew there was something nice about each other. Anyways, I planted seeds in her heart. Every year I communicated with her because I knew there was something amazing about her that I just really, really felt was valuable to me in my life. And I knew there was something valuable in me that could be something that she needed in her life. And so we just kept in touch every once in a while. And every 6 months, every 8 months, we'd say hi to each other on a text message or something.
How's he doing? What's happening in your life?
Exactly. But, it's
And you
powerful.
always popped up in a very interesting time. Just saying.
I know. Men, you gotta be consistent. Women like that. Consistency. It shows maturity, So, anyways, interesting thing about attracting in your life. If you ever wonder that you're really attracting a lot of, the people that you don't want, they're not good for you, and all that, it's not because there's something wrong with them. It's because there's something wrong with us. We attract the people that we are. And if they're not what we want, it's because we're not what we want. It's crazy, I know, but it's true. So here's a secret. Work on yourself. Become the person you're supposed to be. And guess what happens? The right one comes. Because the right one is exactly what you are becoming, is what this other person is. So she's just eating the delicious pasta we made earlier. Okay, so we met each other a few years back, kept in touch. We became the people we were supposed to be in our lives. And somehow we prepared ourselves inside, in our hearts and our minds, to be ready to not continue to work on ourselves because we weren't where we were supposed to be. But we are ready now, and we attracted the person we wanted in our life, the person we needed in our lives to help us become even better. And I would say we got to a place where we can learn to love each other, not for what she gives me, but because we genuinely want each other to be happy. And we know and we have faith and we believe in ourselves to be able to be the answer the person needs to become happy. That makes any sense. But we're young unificationists. We believe in true parents, Reverend and Mrs. Moon, in the faith and the teachings that they teach in the Divine Principle, how to find God in your life, how to create a life of true love.
And this is the point, why we believe in it is because it gives us a lot of hope and the blueprint, a guideline basically for genuine happiness, right?
Exactly.
Because you don't have many good examples in the world that show you how to really be happy and how to create really true love in your relationships and in your life. And with the philosophy or the teachings of Reverend Sun Myung Moon and his wife, and the examples that they show and that they give us, is all the hope that we have for our lives, right?
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah. There's a lot of pastors, preachers, spiritual teachers who talk a good talk, but showing a principle for living a good life, an example of living a good life. You know, it's really the fruits of a person's life shows if their values and standard was really good, and it measure up. You know, and Reverend Moon and his wife, you know, really they led such a powerful life example, forgiving their enemies who tried to kill him so many times and tortured him, you know, and constantly going out there every day and putting their life on the line, the equivalent of Gandhi and Mother Teresa, with always living a life completely for the sake of other people. And we were attracted by that. You know, even though we were born in the church, in our church movement, we left to try to find our own minds, our own hearts, our own selves. Who do we want to be? What do we want to value? What do we want to believe in? And we came right back, because we found that everything else was like this. But Reverend Moon, Father and Mother Moon's standard was absolutely the highest and the most beautiful of all of them in heart, you know, teaching about family values. And even if our families are not the best and we make a lot of mistakes, that's not the point. The point is to strive to be the best.
Exactly. So, and they're given as an example of how to do it, because many times, yes, you want to be happy, yes, you want to be a good mother, you want to be a good wife, but you just don't know how. You don't know it to do it better and to really make a change, because not many people are showing you a good example, right?
Exactly.
So this is really helpful.
So because we were so inspired with this in our life, we decided that we were going to create something to give back to the world. And we're creating retreats, we're designing retreats under the focus of finding true love, experiencing true love. And this is the force, like the yeast in the dough, that makes things rise. I like to use food example because, gosh, food is life.
And he's a chef.
And I'm a chef. But it's the yeast, it's the inside force that makes the best out of you rise. And if you gave that to somebody else, guess what? They rise and become the best. What do parents give to their children? They're supposed to give true love, unconditional love. For the betterment of their child, to become the best. It may not look soft and mushy and nice all the time, but it's for their best. And this is how we're supposed to be for each other. Not all the crazy sex things that we're seeing in the world today, with a woman being attracted to a man because he has money, or because he looks a certain way, or how he can please her, or how she can please him with the way she dresses and the visuals that she gives him. What is that? When the divorce rate is over 50% now in the world. I mean, it obviously shows that we don't have the right foundations for a life of real happiness and true love, because we're focused on the wrong things. And so we are going to the blessing. It's just one day in the rest of our lives, but it's a powerful day. And it's a day where we make a determination in front of God, in front of the universe, not by ourselves, but with other people who share what we believe in, and say, you know what? We are going to be the difference in the world that we want to see. We are going to take responsibility in our own lives, in our own family, and if the world changes one person and one couple and one family at a time. If everybody did that, the world would be a better place. And that's what we're choosing to do. We're choosing to not make it all about us, all about ourselves, with the beautiful dress and the beautiful day. And, people spend 30, 60 millions of dollars on themselves and the wedding. For one day.
You know what you can do with that money?
You know how much good you can do with that money? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So this movement, Unification Church Movement, Family Federation for World Peace, we decided to put everybody together and make this really amazing.